You just hit your sign-up bonus, or you have a lot of Chase points, or maybe you don't even have a Chase credit card yet. That's okay. Whatever your reason may be, today you're going to learn how to maximize your Chase points. I'll tell you right now that the best redemption method to redeem your points is to use it towards travel. Specifically, it will be transferring your points to one of Chase's travel partners, which I will show you real examples throughout the video. That way, you will know exactly how people like me would redeem our Chase points for things such as first-class flights and hotels. But as a little disclaimer, I do want to say that the value of your points will vary depending on your preferences. That's because the method I'll be showing you today can be a little time-consuming, even though you are getting the highest cent per point value from your points. Your value can range from less than 1 cent per point all the way up to 8 cents per point. But on average, you should be aiming for the 2 cent per point mark. However, some of you might just want to redeem your points using a much simpler route such as cash back or economy flights, and that's okay. Just understand that the highest cent per point value that you could get from any other redemption method is 1 to 1.5 cents per point. The first step to maximizing your Chase points for travel is you need to have a certain Chase credit card. Chase offers the $95 Sapphire Preferred, $95 Inc. Business Preferred, and the $550 Sapphire Reserve, all of which will allow you to transfer your points to a travel partner. Although Chase's no annual fee cards like the Freedom Flex and Freedom Unlimited earn you Chase Ultimate Reward points, you will not be able to transfer them to a partner. You need to have one of those 3 annual fee cards to do so, and you can learn more about them in the description link down below, which will help support my channel. Thank you so much in advance. But the cool part about having both annual fee cards and no annual fee cards from Chase is that you can combine your points into one account. That means you could still transfer all of your points that you earn on your Freedom Unlimited card to your Sapphire Preferred. That way you could transfer them from there to a travel transfer partner. In your Chase account, just find where it says Ultimate Reward Points. You will then see a list of all your Chase cards along with the respective amount of points in each of them. Go ahead and select which card you want to take points from, and once you get to the main screen, click the drop-down menu next to Earn/Use Points. From there, click Combine Points, and you'll be prompted to choose which cards you want to send points to and from. It's that easy. You can do this as many times as you want, it's free, and you can go back and forth between any card on this list. Just make sure that you see your points have successfully transferred, which usually happens instantly. Notice how I don't see an option to transfer my points to a travel partner under the list of ways to redeem my points. Again, that's because this is my no annual fee Freedom Unlimited that we are looking at. However, if we select my Chase Sapphire Preferred account and click the same drop-down menu, you could view the option to transfer to travel partners, which is what we will be doing next. Here you could view the list of airline and hotel travel partners that Chase has, where you will be able to transfer points at a 1-to-1 ratio. That means 1 Chase point is equal to 1 United mile, 1 Hyatt points, and so on. Except sometimes we do have limited time offers where we could get more points than usual, and in this case, we could get 40% more Marriott points. That means 1 Chase point would now equal to 1.4 Marriott points. Now that you know which airlines and hotels we could choose from, I want to show you a step-by-step example on how to achieve those higher point valuations. For this example, we're going to use United Airlines since they are a Chase travel partner, and because on Skytrack's top 20 best airlines of 2022, United is literally off the charts. Anyway, we are looking at a flight from LAX to JFK because we can't figure out which coast is better, and we will be flying on January 12th and coming back on January 19th. We are also looking for a business seat, and this is going to come of importance later. As we scroll through the many flights available for that day, we could see a range of different prices from $2,700 to around $1,800. We're going to look at the $1,800 seats first, but we'll come back to the $2,700 seats in a little bit. Here we have a flight departing at 7:04 a.m. so that hopefully we can beat the LA traffic that morning, and it will only cost $1,818. But since we are such affluent Chase credit card holders, we don't pay with dirty cash. We'll be paying using Chase points by transferring them to United miles. So how many miles will this same exact flight cost us? miles. If you guessed 50,000 United miles, you are correct. For everyone else that guessed wrong, sorry, but you're gonna have to subscribe down below. But what does that look like in cent per point value? To determine if we're gonna get a good deal or not, we divide the price of the flight in cash by the price of the same flight in points or miles. You then multiply that number by 100 to get 3.6 cents per point value for this flight. That is an incredible deal because we are just trying to hit 2 cents per point like we mentioned earlier, and we almost doubled that value with this seat. Now, in order to lock in that price, we must go back to our Chase portal where we will officially transfer our points to our United account. Remember to have at least 50,000 Chase points in one of your annual fee Chase credit cards. If not, just combine your points like how we talked about earlier. Then once you do that, visit this transfer to a travel partner list and click United. From here, you want to make sure that you create a United account on the United Airlines website. It's free, it's easy to do, just go ahead and take a moment to do that first. If you already have a United account, then enter your account number here. Go ahead and enter in the amount of points you want to convert to United miles. Since the ticket will be 50,000 miles, we just enter 50,000 right here. After reviewing the information on this screen, all you have to do is click that green confirmation button and you are that much closer to flying first class. Usually transferring points happens within a matter of minutes, so be sure to keep refreshing your United account until the miles show up. Finally, the last step is to actually book the flight that you found earlier, and congratulations, you are flying first class almost for free. Well, I guess technically it's business class in this case. Before moving on, I want to show you the other prices that were available for this trip. Remember, the price range went up to $2,748. Do you think we could still get a good deal at this price point? The same flight itinerary, just a different time, will cost $2,748 in cash or 120,000 United miles. We will do the same calculations as before and find that even at this price point, you are still getting 2.2 cents per point. If your socks aren't blown away just yet, let me show you something pretty remarkable. Let's use this $1,800 flight again for this example. If you wanted to use specifically only Chase points for this trip, we have 3 options. Either convert the points to cash back and then we use that cash to buy the flight, or book this flight or even a similar flight through the Chase portal, or we just transfer our points like how we just did. Here is how each of those redemption methods break down side by side. First, the cashback route would only give us 1 cent per point value. That means in order to get $1,818 of value in cash from Chase points, we would need 181,800 points. That's not bad. All you need is like 3 or 4 sign-up bonuses and you'll have enough points. Or you could spend tens and thousands of dollars and get that many points as well. Now for the Chase travel portal method, let's say we have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is being generous. In that case, we are locked in at receiving 1.5 cents per point value, which means we would need 121,200 Chase points. We are slowly getting there, folks. This is only 2 or 3 sign-up bonuses worth of points, or less than tens and thousands of dollars of spend. Finally, we have the transfer to a travel partner option again, which we just saw will take 50,000 points. 50,000 points. That's just one Sapphire Preferred sign-up bonus. Before showing you how to do this, but with hotels, I want to revisit this $1,800 ticket one more time to show you something really interesting. Let's say we don't want to fly business class. There's too much room up there in the first place, and the food is just horrible. I'd rather eat my spit and share free pretzels with my armrest buddy. If we choose the economy seat on the same exact flight, what would our cent per point value look like? It costs $278 in cash, and in United miles, it would be 15,000 miles. AKA, that's a 1.8 cent per point value. You could get more value from either business class seats than with this economy seat. Not only is that wild, but also extremely common. A lot of the time, the first class or business class seats will have higher redemption values than the economy seats. Some people would rather fly economy 3 times for 50,000 points instead of flying business class 1 time for 50,000 points. Either way, by transferring your points to a travel partner, you could receive more value than using points through the Chase travel portal, and definitely than using points for cash back. Moving on to the hotel side of things, I will show you how to do it step by step, except we will go a little bit faster since it's fairly similar. In this case, I want to use Hyatt as the travel partner since they have the best redemption rates out of pretty much any hotel partner out there. For this adventure, we'll be visiting the Hyatt Centric in Waikiki during the first week of February to get a head start on Valentine's Day. For just ourselves. The first step, as always, is to find the cost of the room if we were to pay for it outright with cash. In this case, we will be booking the double bedroom at the rate of $285 per night. Likewise, we will find the exact same room for the exact same night, except this time we're looking at how much it would cost us in Hyatt points. 15,000 points to be exact. Then onward to our favorite formula as credit card enthusiasts, how much cent per point value will we get? $285 divided by 15,000 times 100 is 1.9 cents per point. But wait a minute, we actually need to use the total price for the stay and not just compare the nightly rates. So in cash, with the taxes and fees, the total cost for this week-long stay at the Hyatt will come out to $2,600. But if we book entirely with points, that's 15,000 times 7 nights, which totals to 105,000 Hyatt points. And the clutch thing about using points to book award stays is that you don't have to pay resort fees or taxes. That's all covered by your points. However, if you do pay with a combination of cash and points, you still do have to pay some fees and taxes. Now, what does our cent per point value come out to? $2,600 divided by 105,000 times 100 is 2.4 cents per point. This is a much different story than before. The hard part about using points for hotel stays though is availability. For example, I had to enter in a number of different dates until I even found a date range that was available for us to use these points for. Hyatt does provide this points calendar where you can see the rate for every day of the month, and this is very helpful. But once you have found your perfect hotel and rate, it's time to lock it in. Much like transferring points to an airline travel partner, you do the same process for the hotel partners. Congratulations, you now know how to maximize your Chase points. But before you go, you could also take a look at the best Chase credit cards to get, which will help you earn even more Chase points. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots!